The village of Everwood was a place of wonder and magic, especially during the holiday season. The air was sweet with the scent of pine, and the sound of laughter filled the streets. Children played in the snow, their cheeks rosy and their eyes shining with excitement. But amidst all the joy and celebration, a darkness lurked in the shadows. Deep in the heart of the forest, a witch named Malitia plotted her revenge against the villagers. She had been wronged by them in the past, and now she sought to make them pay. Malitia was a master of dark magic, and she had spent years perfecting her spells and incantations. She was a force to be reckoned with, and the villagers would soon learn to fear her. As Christmas Eve approached, Malitia put her plan into action. She conjured up a spell of darkness and deceit, placing cursed gifts under the Christmas tree. The gifts were beautifully wrapped, with ribbons and bows that sparkled in the light. But unbeknownst to the villagers, these gifts would bring them great harm and suffering. On Christmas morning, the children of Everwood eagerly unwrapped their gifts, delighted by the wonders within. But as they played, the cursed toys began to take hold, spreading darkness and terror throughout the village. Dolls came to life, their glassy eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. Toy soldiers marched in lockstep, their tiny guns firing off rounds of dark magic. The villagers were shocked and terrified, unsure of what was happening or how to stop it. As the curse took hold, the villagers descended into chaos. Toys ran amok, wreaking havoc on the village. Windows shattered, doors splintered, and the once peaceful streets were now filled with terror and despair. The villagers ran wildly, screaming and panicked, as the cursed toys seemed to take on a life of their own. But amidst the chaos, a group of brave villagers banded together, determined to fight the curse and save their home. They were a motley crew, armed with torches and determination. There was Thomas, the blacksmith's son, who wielded a mighty hammer. There was Emily, the baker's daughter, who carried a tray of sweet treats that seemed to repel the dark magic. And there was James, the village elder's son, who bore a staff that shone with a holy light. Together, the brave heroes set out to defeat Malitia and shatter the curse. They marched through the snowy streets, their torches casting flickering shadows on the walls. They fought off the cursed toys, using their wits and their bravery to outsmart the dark magic. As they journeyed deeper into the forest, the heroes encountered all manner of terrifying creatures. There were giant spiders, their eyes glowing with an eerie light. There were wolves, their jaws snapping with razor-sharp teeth, but the heroes stood firm, their courage and determination fueling their fight against the forces of darkness. Finally, they came to Malitia's lair, a dark and foreboding cave deep in the heart of the forest. The witch cackled with glee, summoning a dark storm to aid her. But the heroes stood firm, their torches shining brightly as they faced off against the witch's evil powers. The battle was fierce and intense, with spells and incantations flying back and forth. But in the end, the heroes emerged victorious, shattering the curse and freeing the village from Malitia's grasp. The witch let out a defeated scream, disappearing into the darkness as the heroes cheered in triumph. As the heroes returned to the village, they were greeted as champions. The villagers cheered and wept, grateful for their bravery and selflessness. The village of Everwood was once again filled with laughter and joy, the spirit of Christmas restored. And as for the heroes, they were hailed as saviors. They had saved the village from the forces of darkness, and they had restored the true meaning of Christmas. They had proven that even in the darkest of times, there was always hope, always a chance for redemption and forgiveness. The villagers celebrated long into the night, their hearts full of joy and gratitude. And as they looked up at the stars, they knew that they would never forget the bravery and selflessness of the heroes who had saved them from the forces of darkness. In the days that followed, the village of Everwood returned to normal. The villagers went back to their daily routines, but they never forgot the terror they had faced on that Christmas Eve. They never forgot the heroes who had saved them, and they made sure to honor their bravery and selflessness. The village elder, a wise and kind man, called a meeting to